This video is intended to aid the trained service technician in repairing this particular Alto-Shaam oven. Do not attempt to repair this oven if you are not a trained service technician. Service technicians may obtain the proper training by contacting the Alto-Shaam technical service team. When repairing this oven, wear personal protective equipment and follow local codes and regulations. Contact the Alto-Shaam technical service team if you have any questions about how to safely and properly repair this appliance. The purpose of this video is to show the removal and replacement process for the convection and steam elements used in the Alto-Shaam Converge Oven. To perform this process, you'll need basic hand tools, an ammeter, a torque wrench, anti-seize, and aluminum tape. You'll also need replacement gaskets for both elements. Grab a bucket and towels for any spills. When working with oven insulation, use proper personal protective equipment. In this video, we are using a 2-chamber Converge oven, but the process is identical for the 3-chamber model. The convection and steam elements are installed in the left side back corner of the oven. To begin, disconnect the electrical power source from the oven. Next, turn off the water supply to the oven. Examine the rear plumbing and drain configuration. Move the oven away from the wall. Make sure the drain does not restrict the oven's movement. Grab a bucket and towels for any spills. If the water hoses restrict access to the rear of the oven, then remove them. Otherwise, they don't have to be removed to complete this procedure. Remove the 2 screws securing the top panel to the oven. Open the top panel and rotate the support latch to hold the top panel in the up position. Remove the left side panel. Remove the back corner access panel. Cut the zip ties fastening the wire bundles to disconnect them. Record the wire locations and remove them from the convection and steam elements. Mark both sides of the wires. Record the hose locations and remove them from the steam water injection tubes. Only mark 1 if you have 2. Mark 2 if you have 3. To gain access to the element mounting studs, cut the insulation and fold it out of the way. Again, when working with insulation, always use proper personal protective equipment. Remove the nuts from the mounting studs. Remove the element assembly from the oven. The 2 elements need to be removed from the oven as a complete assembly, then separated outside of the oven. Separate the steam elements from the convection element plate. Clean the gasket material from the mating surface. Clean any excess gasket material from the mating surface. If replacing one element, match the new replacement element up with the existing working element to begin the reassembly process. Note that the steam assembly water diffuser has an arrow that points up, seen here. Install a new steam element gasket and apply anti-seize to the studs. Install the steam element into the assembly. Install the nuts onto the studs and torque them to 60 inch-pounds. Install a new convection panel gasket and apply anti-seize to the studs. Install the assembly into the oven. Tighten the nuts in an alternating pattern around the perimeter of the plate. Fold the insulation back into place and carefully tape all of the seams. Reinstall the hoses onto the water injection tubes in their original locations. Connect the wires to the convection and steam elements. Use new zip ties to fasten the wire bundles back into place. Reinstall the screws, securing the rear right side quarter panel to the oven. Position the oven as needed to connect the water hoses and the electrical supply. Reinstall the left and right side water hoses if they were removed earlier in the process. Now we can turn the water supply back on and resupply electrical power to the oven. Allow the oven control to power up. Then navigate to the service screen and enter your password. Now we'll verify the amp draw going through each element. Swipe the service screen up. Find the heater button on the screen and press it to activate the convection heat element. Clamp your ammeter around the wires going into the convection heat element. The reading should be around 14 amps. Then, find the Y1 heater button and press it to activate the steam element. Clamp your ammeter around the steam element wires. The reading should be around 1.3 amps. Reinstall the left side panel. Lower the top panel back down and push each vent tube gasket seal back into place. Install the 2 screws to secure the top panel to the oven. Move the oven back into its original position in the kitchen. The removal and replacement process for the convection heat and steam elements in the Converge oven is now complete. For more service videos, please visit ServiceNet.